This is our Glen Forest music site. Some of you have probably already spent some time and looked at this before, but just in case you haven't, we're going to link it to you as well. Up here at the top, we've got all of our tabs that we normally would, except we've added a new tab thanks to Mrs. Rosenberg. We have our resources tab, which takes us to two very important things. Number one, our winter sing-along. But also, if you're in second or third grade, we've got links to all of our lyric videos and our dance videos for the musical. So for those of you that were looking for this and who practice with us on Mondays in second and third grade, there's that resource for us to be able to practice outside during our asynchronous times or at different times when you want to outside of our school times. So let's take a moment and concentrate on this one because this is for our music class time. We're going to click on this here, and Mrs. Rosenberg has organized all of these different links. All you have to do is click on one of them and it will load in and show you everything you need to know, all of your lyrics and so on and so forth. And because of the video that I am making with the dance moves, we will be all set to dance away. So we've got all of our links right here. Here's Blitz and Boogie at the bottom. That's our last one we danced to. Here's Spin a Little Dreidel up here at the top. 12 Days of Christmas is not quite ready yet. And that's just because, again, like we were talking about before in some of our classes, many of these files have been here longer than Mr. Jacoby, and we've had to convert them over the years, and some of them, well, they have a little bit of difficulty making the switch over. So we are working on that last one, but otherwise, we've got our 10 songs out of our 11 here waiting for you guys, okay? Now, I'm going to switch things over. This is our site. You can bookmark it later on. All you have to do is click the star at the top, and that will bookmark it. It'll say Glen Forest Music Winter Sing-Along or whatever you want to call it. You click Done, and it saves it in your bookmarks along the top. Now, this is interesting. If you don't see it here, make sure you check all the way over here on this side, these little two arrows up here at the top, because that is where all those extra hidden ones are going to be. Then you find it, and you click on it, and voila, there it is. And that's going to lead me to talking about our newest resource. This is Music Play Online. Music Play Online, this is really exciting. Check this out. It is free until December 17th. That means we do not have to pay the normal fees that we normally would. And Fairfax County music teachers have been using this for the past couple weeks or so, and I wanted to make sure that you guys had a chance to use this as well. So check this out. All you have to do is find whichever grade level up here on the top. Let's say that I'm going to click on for my first graders or my kindergartners. Let's try first grade first. I'm going to click on here, grade 1. And it's going to take me to a page where, number one, most importantly, on this side over here, on our left side, we have a whole bunch of songs. Check this out. We're going to scroll through 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Oh my goodness, there's 110, 111 songs. And look at this, the Star Spangled Banner. Just like we talked about before in our music class. So there's a whole bunch of different songs in here where you guys can click on it and find out what it does. Let's click on this one, Hop Old Squirrel. I had some squirrels that were making some noise early this morning on my balcony, so I thought about that one and I thought we could try it out. Once you click on this, down here in the movie section, it's gonna pop up everything you need to know about this lesson, including the music. Check this out. I hit play. So I can make it bigger so I can take up my whole entire screen. When I'm done, I can minimize it. I can tell you that every now and then, if you're having a little bit of lag in your internet, it will have a little bit of difficulty minimizing Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to fix that, but it does happen from time to time. You can go through and you can click in the ones that you really like. For my older students, for my fourth graders, you can click up here and you'll have some more stuff that will give you some more grade appropriate thing. We've got grade appropriate songs, I should say. We've got all different kinds of songs. Each one has about over 100 songs that you can end up taking a look at. But this one says string family, percussion family, woodwind family, brass family, and that reminds me all about the right side of this page, and it has games. This is the important part that we wanted to talk about. In this one, we've got all different kinds of games, like instruments of the orchestra, and you can go through and listen to all the different instruments of the orchestra. They talk about the string family, and in this one, you just look for the boxes, click to hear strings. And each time you can go through a whole bunch of different ones. They've got a really awesome one called Instrument Bingo, where you can actually play bingo with somebody from home with you. Let's say you have a cousin or a sibling, a brother or sister, or somebody else who happens to be with you. You click on one button and listen to the instrument. And since I know that's the saxophone, I would find the saxophone and I would click it and fill it in. Then the other person would click and since I know that's the cello, I would fill in and click on the cello spot. And you just take turns until somebody has 4 in a row or fills in all 4 corners. And that's how you play the instrument bingo, and then you can play it with somebody at home. And they have a whole bunch of different ones here. You can see we have a loud and quiet, just like we learned about in music class. We also have a fast and slow, the same way we learned in music class. They have so many different cool resources in here for my older students who have ukuleles at home. There's a ukulele page, a guitar page, even a recorder page to look at some of the different resources there. So there's an abundance of different resources and ideas here. It's almost like having a second music teacher. Maybe even one that's better than Mr. Jacoby. But they don't have as good as jokes as me. So at least I have something like that going for me. So this is something that you guys are going to get a link for, and you will be able to have the remainder of class time to explore and take a look at, okay? When you do, don't just jump right over to the games. Take a moment to find a song that you might interest you and listen to it. And we can always talk about it when we come back from the break and say, which song did you really like? Because if it's something that works really, really well, then we could actually try it and sing it together as a class at some point and listen to it and practice it. Okay? I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. I will see you guys next time. Bye.